Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Let's Be Frank call. Hi, Renee. How are you doing? Hi, Gavin. And hi, everybody else on the call. Tonight we are talking. I know that we only had the launch call on Monday, so I know that it's load shedding. But as you know, as always, the call will be on YouTube tomorrow. So everybody, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome to the call as well. It is our Let's Be Frank call, and tonight we are discussing 3 brand new oils, 1 single and 2 blends. That is new in this November, and all 3 oils we are so excited about, right, Gavin? And these are Jasmine, Gratitude, and Humility. And for those of you who watched the launch call on Monday, know that Gavin's favorite is Jasmine, right? Because he was tripping a bit on Jasmine and how amazing she smells in the middle of the night, right, Gavin?
Yeah, Lee. I don't think we've managed to find the lady named Jasmine, but I'm sure the members actually got to understand we're actually speaking about the essential oil. But yeah,
Yeah, I think
definitely.
halfway watching through the video, a few of them realized, and the other few just thought, "Oh, Gavin is freaky." But until the end, they saw, "Oh no, okay, it must be the oil." So it was great. So thanks for joining us tonight, Gavin. And as always, I'm just going to quickly make the disclaimer that says. This information in this presentation is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any diseases, and this is information for the South African market only, and that's very important. You'll see that we've got the South African flag in each of our slides going forward, because what's very nice is that we have actually attracted some global audience that watches this call, which is really great for us. But so just this information is only relevant to South African market. So Gavin, shall we kick off with Jasmine?
Definitely the lady of the night, as we can call it.
So Gavin, so
Okay. Surely go ahead.
no. So tell us, Jasmine, why what is the story with Jasmine? I know Jasmine flowers, I've smelled Jasmine, and our oil smells amazing as well. But do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, Lee. So in the video that I spoke about, as you guys can recall, with Jasmine, remember that Jasmine's been nicknamed the Queen of the Night and the Moonlight of the Grove. And the reason why it's been called that, sorry, I'm referring to it as her or she, because I'm so used to that now. Um, but yeah, Lee, so basically the blossoms must be collected before sunrise because that's where most of the fragrance is. Otherwise the fragrance is going to evaporate over time. So jasmine essential oil, as you guys can read, it says it helps you develop a broader perspective with its enticing aroma that embraces and exalts the sacred energy. So if you guys have a chance, you guys can come to the experience center. We do have a bottle of jasmine there. Or alternatively, if you have bought the bottle, I'm pretty sure you're in love with the scent itself. It is a very thick oil and it is very potent. So another great thing about jasmine is that it's uplifting and it's stimulating. So you guys will notice the consistency of the oil itself is as thick as the rose oil. And the reason why it's as thick as that is because it uses about, we can basically say about a pound of jasmine oil requires about 1,000 pounds of jasmine, or that's 3.6 million fresh unpacked blossoms. So you can imagine exactly um, how many petals and flowers are required to put into a 5 ml bottle. And this is almost the same respective amount as our rose essential oil, which is also a 5 ml. And a great thing about jasmine is it also has some very good antibacterial and antiviral properties. Um, and the greatest thing as well, Lee, when it comes to usage of jasmine, like if you're going to add it to your beauty regime, you can add a few drops to your lotion or to your skincare products. Or alternatively, you can use it with like your shampoos and stuff because it is good for your hair. Also, if you guys can recall in the video as well, I did say that she tickles me under my feet. So that's really good for a nighttime regime as well. So just like your lavender essential oils, you can just put 1 drop and rub it between the soles of your feet, just before bed. And another great thing about jasmine is that jasmine is quite pricey, eh? So like a bottle, like pure jasmine oil may cost between like 1,200 to 4,500, and that's in US dollars. Um, Also, you get synthetic jasmine oils, which can be obtained for around like $3.50, which in South African rands is close to like about 50 odd rand per pound. But remember, they don't possess the therapeutic qualities as much as the pure oil. So you'll notice, and that, as I emphasize, it's the consistency of the oil itself. You can notice how thick it is. So yeah, that's jasmine, Lee.
So what was very interesting for me is like pure essential oils, like, I mean, especially when it comes from flowers like jasmine and rose, really takes such a lot of flowers or petals to actually get this, the amazing concentrate. And this is why this oil is so concentrated, it is so pure, and it is so potent. I mean, if you think about and if you look at what jasmine costs in the other markets, it is very expensive. I mean, even South Africa it's pricey, but we managed to do some creative accounting. It was not probably the right word, but when we did this, because this is a limited time offer and not a standardized product, so for our brand partners to experience it in this gifting period, and that's why we call it Nature's Gift to You, because this is a limited offer product in South Africa, but we really wanted our brand partners to experience it because it's such an amazing oil.
To be honestly, on our side, I really feel like jasmine shouldn't really be considered an essential oil. It should actually be considered an absolute oil because that's how great it is. And a great thing about jasmine is because it basically grows upwards, like a shrub as well. Um, a great thing about it is that it's part of the olive family.
Okay.
And with that being said, you'll notice like if you've seen a jasmine flower itself, it's basically between white and pink blossoms. So if you guys manage to come across it, if you Google what a jasmine flower is, you'll notice how small it is. So you can imagine how many flowers itself goes into that.
Yeah, that's amazing, right? And I mean, it's known globally for glowing skin, healthy looking hair, and I know that they use jasmine in a lot of fragrances, and that's why it also it's an expensive oil, and that's why it's a beautiful smelling oil. And I believe you've
Not
got,
only that,
yeah.
sorry about that, Lee. Another great thing about Jasmine is we all know somebody named Jasmine, or we know of somebody named Jasmine or Rose. And I mean, you haven't found any lady named Lavender or Lemon. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So we know about
the
that.
precious flowers, right? Especially, I mean, I come originally from Western Cape, and I know quite a few jasmines and roses. So I fully agree with you. So you've done a DIY for us. Do you quickly want to tell us about the DIY that you've done, and let's have a look at it, or do you want to quickly introduce us to what you've done for us?
Okay, Lee, I think let's have the reel or the video for our members so that they can see exactly what it is. So I've basically created a jasmine hair holding spray because jasmine carries good benefits for your hair as well. So this is an all natural holding spray for you guys. So take it away, Lee. I've got lavender essential oil. I've got jasmine 5 ml essential oil. I've got hot water. And I've got some sugar as well. I've got a 40 ml spray bottle. And into it we go. So I'm going to take about 2 teaspoons of sugar and put it into the hot water so that it can dissolve. About one and another one. I'm just going to stir that up. But I do recommend that you use the amount of sugar that depends on the strength of hold that you prefer. So I'm going to shake that up. And there we go, it's dissolving quite nicely. Okay, just speed that up. There we go. Okay, you can see that it's dissolved nicely in the water. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take 4 drops of lavender essential oil. And I'm going to put it in the water.
got 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then I'm just going to add about 6 drops of jasmine essential oil. The oil is quite thick, so I'm just going to speed it up just to make sure that I get as much out. So it's going to take a bit of time on that. And there we go. Once I'm done, I'm immediately going to start stirring the mixture. So I've got a bit of sugar there. There we go. So just stir it up nicely. And then once it's well mixed, I'm basically gonna use a funnel from one of our diffusers that we have, as you can see, because that fits perfectly and snug, and I'm gonna pour the mixture into the 40 ml spray bottle. And there we go. So I'm just gonna give it a bit of air so that it can go in nicely, and there we are, perfect. And then once I'm done, I'm just gonna add whatever back into the glass, which I can use in another bottle. I'm gonna close the top, shake it up really nicely, and you can spray on your hair, which is amazing for your hold. Thank you.
That's great. That's really awesome DIY, Gavin. And I like the creative use of the top of the diffusers. Next time when I need a funnel, I know where to run to because there's always something. So well done on that. So if you, as you can see, here's the recipe. There was a question, can you use any sugar, brown or white sugar, or is there specific sugar that you can use?
So I've I've seen the questions from Renee as well with regards to the type of sugar that you want to use. So you can use whichever white or brown, and that's just based on your preference. Um, I'm just a bit more concerned about using like too much sugar in your holding spray, just in case you get a bit of bees flying around your head or something after you use it. So yeah, and also, like I said, you can also add the amount of sugar that you would like. But remember, it needs to be fine, like really fine sugar that you're going to add to it, whether it's white or brown, based on your preference.
So this will I mean this I love trying your DIYs, but unfortunately these are one of your DIYs that I can't try. But so if you need ever need to have your hairstyle or you want to go to Cape Town and it's a windy day out, this is a very nice DIY and a clever DIY, right? Because I mean it's interesting. So well done on this. Do you want to talk us through the offer for Jasmine?
Sure, no problem, Lee. So we've got Jasmine that's newly launched in South Africa as well. So we've got Jasmine available at 7.99, and it is at a PV of 40 PV. It is available from the 1st until the 30th of November. This is a really great oil that you can add to your arsenal for beauty, for your hair, just as a perfume as well, if you want to create your own perfume. So I suggest you get your hands on this. Like, as it is an LTO as well, it's a limited time offer. So please, like, you need to grab it with both hands. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And definitely an oil that I'm grateful for. Talking about being grateful, our next oil is gratitude. Do you want to talk us through gratitude, Gavin?
Oh, no problem, Lee. Lee, so we've got another one of our great feelings oils that we've launched in South Africa as well. So I think gratitude, the name itself speaks for itself. I mean, gratitude is basically a practice and it's an attitude as well. So remember that gratitude essential oil, it basically has an uplifting aroma and that fosters a lot of gratitude, thankfulness, and contentment. And when you concentrate on those things, you're grateful for you're much more grateful for things instead of being bothered about anything else, and then you open yourself up to receiving more of your gifts. I mean, life flows better when your heart and your mind are open with gratitude, you know what I'm saying? So gratitude has some really great features as well. So it has an uplifting and a nurturing aroma, and the great thing is you can add this to your diffuser. So when you have those moments in time where you just want to take a step back and you just want to be thankful in life, I think add this to your diffuser as part of your calming down routine. And then it can also be used like during meditation and yoga as well. So that can elevate your feelings of being grateful. And I'm going to emphasize, because it is gratitude. I mean, we're all grateful for where we are today. So this does speak volumes on its own. Another great thing, like using gratitude as well, you can apply it topically behind the ears, over your heart, on your wrist, and at the back of your neck, and also at the base of your spine. So this does promote feelings of encouragement as well, and this does keep you going. And then also aromatically, you can diffuse it as basically part of your uplifting ritual, just to keep you going. So also another great thing is that gratitude combines granfir, frankincense, coriander, myrrh, ylang ylang, bergamot, Northern Lights black spruce. Oh, I love Northern Lights black spruce. It's got vetiver and geranium. And another great thing is that with gratitude, it pairs well with forgiveness. One of our other essential feelings essential oil blends, joy, wild haven, and abundance. So if you guys want to ever diffuse this together, I suggest you also pair it with those feelings oils as well, which is forgiveness and abundance. And don't forget joy and wild haven as well.
Oh, this is great suggestions, and I know that you like experimenting with diffuser blends in the office and the marketing studio. So I think that we need to try some of these because this is really great. I'm sure that you did a DIY for us, Gavin. What did you do for us for gratitude?
So Lee, I basically created a gratitude body scrub. So I really just want you guys to see this for yourselves. So if we can show the members, Lee.
Gratitude essential oil. I've got lavender as well. I've got coconut oil. I've got my small jar as well, and I've got sugar. So into it we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my jar, and I'm going to add about 4 teaspoons of sugar. So this is based on my desired consistency for the body scrub, okay? Add that in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up the coconut oil. It is very solid, so that's exactly the type that we need. I'm going to take about 2 heaped teaspoons, and I'm going to throw that in. Okay, that's the first one, and then the second one. Okay, and once I have that nicely inside, I'm just going to close this up. And then I'm going to basically start stirring it nicely so that the sugar and the coconut oil can combine quite nicely. It's going to get a bit messy around the rim because the coconut oil is going to come out sort of like a butter basically. And I'm going to continuously stir it, making sure that the sugar at the bottom can mix well with the coconut oil at the top. So yes, it does get a bit messy around the rim, and you can see that I'm getting the desired consistency that I prefer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about 15 drops of gratitude and I'm going to pop it in there. So it is quite a thin oil, so it's going to go through really nice and fast. And then I'm going to add about another that's 15 drops as well of lavender. And then I'm just going to shake it up and stir it up really nicely. So it's sort of like whipping the coconut oil into the sugar as well. As you can see, it is quite messy. And there you go. Looks really nice and whipped.
That's awesome, Gavin. So tell me, so when would you use this? So is this more calm and relaxing? Would you do it in the evening, or would you do it in the morning, or does it make a difference?
So basically, what I've done is when I initially tried this out, it was really fragrant. This was solely based on the thickness of the coconut butter and the sugar as well. So you get a very sweet and calming scent from it on its own. So if you open it, you can immediately smell that it's carried as like a perfume in its own way. Um, so what I would advise if members are going to be trying to recreate the body scrub, and that's like I always emphasize, and that's always based on your desired consistency on how you like it, whether it's a bit more rugged or smoother, and that's solely dependent on what you're using. um you can use it in the mornings as part of like your bath time routine. I mean, just apply it on your skin and then just let it settle for a bit. I mean, it's a great exfoliator as well. And it's also healthy for your skin. So once you're done with that, I'm pretty sure you're going to be smelling like gratitude and lavender, and you're also going to be like really sweet out on the spot. So yeah, that's great for members if you really want to add that as part of your beauty routine. So yeah.
And I agree with Chris, with Karen from Bloemfontein, that it is an amazing gift. I mean, and you can even do it like in a bigger jar, so that it's not so difficult to do it, and obviously change the like make a bigger volume, and this will make amazing gift for teachers. And you can act, because it's like a gratitude. I mean, teachers really deserve a lot of. No, I mean, there's more people than teachers that deserve gratitude, but I mean, teachers really deserve a lot of gratitude from us. So this, I mean, this is a very thoughtful and intentional gift that one can make with this amazing oil. And I also believe that I love this oil a lot. I love the smell of it, but also I think it's the feeling connection with it of living in gratitude, because as you said, your whole mind shift changed once you start living a life of in gratitude. So this is really amazing oil, and not only is it amazing oil, it's an amazing oil at an amazing price, right?
Definitely, Lee. So we've got gratitude available at 229. I mean, who's gonna say no to a price as great as this? And it's available at 15 PV. So I suggest, as I emphasize, please get your hands on these feelings oils. Definitely, you won't be disappointed at all.
Now this one is also all the feeding oils that we brought in is limited time offer. And we spoke about, I sent out a communication yesterday because we had a lot of people asking, what does the LTO stand for? What is limited time offer? What does it mean, right? And why are we doing it? Because now we're making them fall in love with something, and then it's only limited time. So the whole idea of limited time offers for us to try and see how well our brand partners love products, right? So if our brand partners do love products, which they really have been all about the oils that we've brought in for our festive season, then in the future we can actually put it and make it part of our standard line. And that's why we're trying oils out. And that's a strategy that we will be expanding on next year as well. And be trying a lot of different products, seeing what our brand partners like. And if they like it, and we get amazing testimonials about it, then we'll see if we can make it permanent.
Definitely, Lee.
So our next oil is humility, right?
Oh, yes, Lee. I think this is another great feelings oil. I'm definitely going to say great because I mean, we've smelt this in the office. It is available at our experience center as well. We've got some really good feedback from a lot of brand partners that come in and out asking about humility and what it does on its own. I mean, humility from the Merriam-Webster dictionary, humility means the state of being humble. And I mean, both humility and humble have their origin in the Latin words um, humilis, which means low, meaning low. And I mean, humility essential oil helps you let go of the feeling of not being good enough, which comes again from agitation, your anger, your frustration, your irritability. And I mean, there's a lot of jealousy and obsessiveness. So it's when you're feeling humble that you're going to bring out the positive emotions of self-worth, contentment, humility, and faith as well. And that was the reason behind the creation of humility, the essential oil blend, which was created to inspire a greater awareness of those around you as well as with God. Another great feature as well with humility is that it's soothing and it's calming, and it's also a really powerful humbling tool. So, you can humble yourself. You can add it as part of your part-time routine as well. I mean, also you can apply it to your wrists, your neck, or your earlobes as well. You can use it during yoga or meditation. Um, Also, you can add a few drops to your lightweight carrier oil, whether it's jojoba, grapeseed, and that's to basically just push it out as a great beard oil as well. You guys can use it as that. Another great thing is that on our own, humility as well. It contains a lot of essential oils as well as part of the blend, and that's what inspires the reasoning behind it. So yeah, Lee.
Hmm. That's great. And for me, I think the not only I also love this oil, but it's got nothing to do with really arrogance and trying to um, make yourself more humble. This is really about grounding yourself, and where it's the foundation of being a servant leader or servant brand, where you look after your team or your family. That's all starts with humility and being humble, right?
Definitely, Lee.
Awesome. So yeah, I'm sure that you've done another DIY for us. Shall we have a look?
Yeah, Lee. So I've created a humility linen spray for our brand partners. So I really hope that they like this one as well.
Awesome.
Spray. So I've got my humility, I've got my 40 ml spray bottle, I've got witch hazel, and of course distilled water, and I've got a pipette to help me with my measurements. So into it, I'm just going to unscrew the top of the spray bottle, and I'm going to be adding about 5 moles of witch hazel, which I'm going to use with the pipette. So get that desired amount. So it's basically about 2.5 moles per per pipette. Basically, that's one. And then we go with the second one. Okay, perfect. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to close that up, and then I'm gonna add about 30 drops of humility essential oil. This is also thin, so it will go by really fast. As you can see, it's humility. And then we close it up. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is, this is gonna take a bit of time. I'm gonna basically fill it up with distilled water as well. So it is gonna take some time. I'm just gonna get through this really fast. Okay, and once it's nice and filled at the top, I'm gonna basically close it, and then I'm gonna shake it up and down, ensuring that the mixture is really nicely put together. And there we go. Okay guys, and
Okay, Gavin. So I guess this one you haven't discovered the funnel of the diffuser yet, right? You still you muted, Gavin.
Sorry about that. So I basically recorded that one first,
Uh,
and then I realized the pipette was really going to take too long to actually put it in. So initially, what I did was I found one of our old diffusers that was damaged, and then I found the funnel on its own, and I realized that why can't I just use the funnel instead to actually pour the water in, because it's kind of hard to actually find those really tiny funnels, and we really needed it at the time. So yeah.
Tell me quickly. We've had a question about witch hazel, right? And quality witch hazel. So, is there a specific witch hazel that you prefer doing your DIYs for? or how do you choose? How do you go about choosing your witch hazels?
In all honesty, Lee, we look at a few key factors when we're looking at getting our witch hazel. So it's obviously the functionality, as long as it is naturally sourced as well. But most of the time, we basically get it at Discam or Clicks. They sell really good witch hazel, which we've used in our DIYs, and we haven't had any issues with them so far. Um, Alternatively sourced witch hazel, we haven't really tried on our own. So that's like from independent distributors or anything. We'd rather just get it where we can basically source it.
As long as it's good natural quality witch hazel, it's okay, right? So our price point.
So we've got humility as well at a really good price point, which is at 250 Rand, and it's at 15 PV. This is also a limited an LTO offer as well. So I would advise when it comes to gratitude and humility, you guys can add it as part of your ER orders for the month. It is really cheap. And I mean, compared to your other feelings oils, these ones will really go a long way as well. So definitely add this to your cart.
Awesome. Then are you going to take us through? So this brings us to the discussion of the three oils, and it's really great DIY. So thanks for that. But we also have an amazing PV promo this month. You want to talk us through that?
Definitely, Lee. So we've got an exciting PV promo for this month. So we've got 20 ER points available for our Essential Rewards members at 100 PV when you spend 100 PV or more. We've got Wild Haven at 150 PV on Essential Rewards as well. And I mean, we've got a really amazing offer at 200 PV, which is our festive drink shaker. For all of you Ningxia lovers out there, this is a great addition to your kitchen or to your shaking. So if you guys really just want to be a bartender at home, you can just definitely use this with your Ningxia. And then we've also got Joy at 300 PV with free shipping, and that's a 15 ml Joy. So you can add Joy as part of gratitude as well. So definitely add this to your cart, and Wild Haven, which complements it as well. So yeah, please add that to your cart. And then also on quick order, we've got Wild Haven at 150 PV. And then we've got another Feelings oil, which is Release 5 ml at 250 PV on quick order. And then we've got Joy 15 ml at 350 PV on quick order. So get your hands on these.
And that's great because Wild Haven as well as Joy was two of the oils that you actually mentioned earlier that pairs very well with the current launches, right?
Yes, that's with gratitude. So yes.
Awesome. So shall we quickly do, I mean, November, we know it's November, second part of the holiday gift card launch. We quickly want to take us through the other offers for the month?
Sure, no problem. Yeah, I'll be glad to do so. So we've got a really great range available, which is our DIY beard oil for the men this November. So if you're planning on growing your goatee or your beard like myself or Lee, then definitely add this to your arsenal. It's available at 489 Rand and you're getting a whopping saving of 483 Rand and 50 cents. So this comes with a 30 ml serum bottle. It comes with 315 ml oils, which is rosemary, cedarwood, and peppermint. So you can make quite a lot of beard oil with those, and obviously using the carrier oil of choice. So definitely add that.
This will last a very long time.
Definitely, and we've got great results from the beard oil, which we've basically tested in our market as well, and it is really good quality. I mean, it's essential oils at the end of the day, which is pure and natural. And then we've got our bold fragrance for him, which is for the guys. I know it's Movember as well, but also think about us just before the festive season. So this is basically a fragrance bundle for him. So it's got bergamot, copaiba, and vanilla, which is all 5 ml bottles, and it comes with a really nifty fragrance bottle, which is a 30 ml, and that's at 669 Rand, and you're saving 629 Rand and 50 cents, and you're getting 47 PV on this.
That's really great. Then we also have
Um,
blossom fragrance for her, right?
So we haven't forgotten about the ladies. I mean, we can't always think about the guys. So we've got the Blossom fragrance for, and as you can tell, Blossom is a really nice term like Jasmine is. So it's time for you to bloom like a flower. I'm joking. So this is a really great perfume bundle for the ladies as well. And this also contains 3 5 ml bottles, which is your ylang ylang, patchouli, and grapefruit 5 ml, and then you're also getting a 30 ml fragrance bottle as well. So you can make quite a few perfumes from this on its own. We do have the perfume sample that I've created, which is at the experience center as well. So if you guys want to try it, you can come through to the experience center as well and test it out.
And there's an amazing saving here, 363 Rand, which is really amazing saving. But what I like about this is that you can really play around with fragrance and making a fragrance individual to you, right? Because it goes with, I mean, where can you buy a fragrance that's customized for you? So this is really, I love this idea of customized fragrance, and it's really an amazing opportunity that we have in Young Living is creating customized fragrances.
Definitely, Lee. So they can adjust the scents on that as well. And then another great offer that we have as part of the beauty collection is the Radiance collection. So this comes with a really neat toweling headband. It comes also with a satin facial scrub, and then it comes with 3 5 ml bottles, which is your frankincense, copaiba, and geranium. So these work quite nicely for your beauty regime. You can incorporate it into a serum as well if you would like to. So this is for your beauty regime before like your nighttime, and then you can use the toweling headband above your head just to keep your hair up as well. And that's available at 899, and then you're getting a whopping 900 Rand saving, and you're also getting this at 50 PV.
Yeah, this is really a great offer. I mean, if you look at that savings, I mean, it's like half price.
I was actually thinking of getting the toweling headband for you, Lee, and myself.
Yeah,
I think it would be really nice.
I really don't have that problem. I would think it's a good idea for you maybe, but I don't have the problem of keeping my hair out of my face when I do my skincare regime. But thanks for the thought, Gavin.
No, definitely, Lee. And then we've got our Sun in My Pocket collection. So this is really amazing. I mean, the bag itself has it's really great quality, and it comes with a really nifty side pocket to put your sandals in or your flops when you go into the beach or the pool. It's also got a 30 ml spray bottle. It's got a peppermint 5 ml, a lavender 5 ml, and a lavender lip balm. So the peppermint and lavender you can combine with witch hazel, as we've spoken about, and you can use it as an after sun cooling spray. So you can make your own after sun cooling spray after being out in like in the rigorous heat throughout the day. And also you can keep your lips basically hydrated and moisturized with the lavender lip balm, which is infused with lavender essential oils. And in the bag on its own, the bag, everybody loves that bag. So definitely get one on that bag. And this is available at 699 Rand. And then you're getting 292 Rand, which is the saving price. And then this is at 25 PV as well.
Yeah, this is a huge bag. I mean, you can see the size of the oils compared to the bag. And I love this bag because it's got space for your flip-flops when you go to the beach. Because I mean, what is a beach bag without space for your flip-flops?
I
Then,
think we should have asked them to make one for the guys as well. I would have liked one.
yeah, I think I can carry this off. I don't know about you, Gavin, but I can definitely carry this one off.
I think we can both work it. We just won't say anything.
So now we've looked at for him, for her, for beauty, for the beach, and now it's time for the kiddies, right?
I know, Lee. This is sort of like I don't want to make it sound sad, but this is for that moments just before back to school. School is about to close. Well, matrics are writing their final exams, and also the kiddies are out playing as well. But a great addition for the kids this year is the Kids Sense Trio with a really smart pencil case. This is quite a large pencil case. You can fit all your color pencils, your crayons. You can even fit your ruler in there because it is 30 centimeters long as well, which is a great addition. And also for you parents out there, this contains the KidSense Trio, which is your KidSense Tummy Jies, your KidSense Refresh, and your KidSense Dreamies as well. So this is a great addition to your child's basic routine throughout the day. You can diffuse it. You can apply it topically and it does work really well. And this is available at 579 Rand and you save a massive 415 Rand and 50 cents. And this is available at 41 PV as well. So everyone out there that is well aware of the KidSense Trio, you guys know how amazing this offer is for your kids. So definitely get your hands on this as well.
Yeah, there's definitely an offer that every kid should, every parent should have, because these oils, like you said, add such value to any kid's daily routine. Then we get to my favorite diffuser, Happy.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, how cute is this penguin? After Feather the owl and Snowy the owl. So this is Feather and Snowy's friendly cousin from the North Pole, which is Happy the penguin. So we've got Happy the penguin with a complimentary orange, 5 ml essential oil, and it comes with a really nice wooden puzzle for the kids. And this is available at 780 Rand, and you save 346 Rand and 50 cents. And this is at a PV of 20.
This is really, I mean, look at Happy and his friends there playing around in the snow. And this is really cute. This is one of my favorite offers with one of my favorite diffusers. Now, the one that all our brand partners is absolute crazy about, and it is, I mean, all these offers are flying off the shelf, but the one that is really doing amazing, do you want to talk about Peace and Calming?
So Lee, for most of our brand partners that are aware, we did have the Rest and Recharge collection, which was in our holiday gift guide launch for November. Um, Unfortunately, we had to pull that offer, but we did bring in something which is way more better. It's cheaper. And I mean, members have been screaming for this offer for quite some time now. And this is the Peace and Calming 15 more, which is at a massive 50% off. And this is available for 483 Rand. So, I mean, most of our brand partners out there know the exact value of Peace and Calming on its own. They know exactly what it can do. So I mean, it speaks for itself, definitely. So members are actually, it's flying off the shelves like hotcakes. So yeah.
It's actually, I think it's a few rand less than a 5 ml, if I'm not mistaken. Currently, the regular price of a 5 ml. So it's definitely worthwhile. Not only are you paying half the price, but you're getting 3 times more, 2 times more than a 5 ml currently. So it's really an amazing offer. So
I
Gavin,
think,
us
yeah,
to, yes.
sorry, Lee. I think the only problem is the duration of it because it's available from the 1st to the 30th. So I suggest members, you can definitely get your hands on this like as soon as possible.
It's an amazing price, and like I said, it is while stocks last. So make sure that you get your hands on Peace and Calming, because it's truly an amazing blend. So Kevin, thank you very much for joining us and for the fun DIYs. It was, like always, we appreciate having you on the call, and thank you for making this call fun and entertaining, and sharing
No
us
problem.
your knowledge. I'm quickly going to
No problem, Lee.
through an update, and for those of you who don't know yet, we have partnered with Payflex in South Africa. Why Payflex? Because Payflex allows you to split your payment into 6 weekly payments, so it allows you to shop more, increase loyalty. But for me, this is the most important part of Payflex, is this allows you to grow your business by going to people that would probably not been able to afford, say, a PSP in one installment. Now they can split it over 6 weeks. And if you time the 6 weeks correctly, it is actually over 2 paydays. So you are able to enroll people with Payflex, and they get to split their premium starter bundle or whatever the bundle that they join with, they can pay back over 2 months. Okay, so that is what Payflex. So how does it work? You follow the normal enrollment process. When you check out, you just select Payflex. It is so quick. They've automatically pulled in all the information. And what's nice is once the customer has been approved, they can always use Payflex going forward. Like I said, it's 4 installments over 6 weeks. So if, for instance, if you join on the 1st of October, you will pay on the 1st, when you enroll, you pay 25%. The 15th of October, which is 2 weeks later, you pay the second 25%. Then the 29th of October, you would pay the third 25%, as well as the last on the 12th of November. So as you can see, there is 2 paydays there. So if you just need to time it right. So I just want to also say that Payflex has graciously given us an amazing offer. So if you are a Payflex user for the first time, you spend more than 800 Rand, Payflex will give you an automated 200 Rand discount, which will get split over the 4, which is a 50 Rand discount per payback. And all that you have to do is you use the coupon code PaySmart200. So I'm very excited about Payflex and the opportunities that it adds to us. As to now, it's just in South Africa, we are accepting Visa, MasterCard, Instant EFT, Payflex, American Express, Diners Club, as well as Discover Card. Now, as you know, we are also joined by Margot on the call tonight. Hi, Margot. How are you doing?
Hi, Billy.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, thanks. You quickly want to take us through Silverbound and just remind our brand partners.
Yes, of course. So, hi there, everyone. So, we have the Silverbound incentive. So, it is the Silverbound program, but on steroids for South Africa, right? So, we have an instant 500 Rand bonus for anyone that achieves star in the Silverbound criteria, right? And this is for South Africa only, and you get paid the week after qualifying. How amazing is that?
That is true.
Okay.
None of the other markets have this, right?
Yes, this is only for South Africa. So this is a South African exclusive offer only.
So, Margot, Silverbound. Now, this is what is so exciting to me is that there's 26,662 Rand available to all brand partners that follow the Silverbound program, right?
Yes. So anybody that follows the Silverbound criteria from star up until silver, you have a chance to earn 26,000 Rand in your pocket. Now, I know a lot of us can do with 26,000 Rand. I personally will go on holiday. Yeah. So if you earn or if you qualify for the Silverbound criteria, you get a chance to earn 26,000 Rand.
And what I love about it, if you achieve the silver bonus of Silverbound, which means you achieve silver and you maintain it for 2 months, not only will you qualify for a Silverbound bonus, but you also get to qualify for going to the silver retreat, right? Which then you can go spend your money that you just won on the Silverbound bonus.
Yes, of course. And we know Young Living is so generous. We offer you the Silverbound retreat or the Silver retreat, and it is one of the most amazing experiences. We've had a few qualifiers that went this year. Go check them out. It is absolutely an amazing once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay.
Then Galaxy of Stars.
Yeah, so we have the Galaxy of Stars incentive that is running until January 2023. So we're giving you ample time to qualify for this, right? So it runs alongside the Silverbound program. So when you, as an enroller, get at least 3 stars, when you enroll people and they rank to star, you can receive a Via diffuser, right? This is awesome. And then if you get 6 new stars, you get the exclusive, not available in South Africa yet, rightly, you will get the Gray Lantern diffuser. And then when you, as the enroller, get 9 new stars, you will get, also not available in South Africa yet, the Luster diffuser. And then finally, when you as the enroller get 12 new stars to rank with the Silverbound criteria, you will get the amazing white Aria diffuser.
Which is not available anywhere in the world. Let me say that, except in this incentive in South Africa. right? And it's not
Yeah.
going to be available anywhere else. We managed to secure enough for the Galaxy of Stars incentive, but we had to pull some strings because we know our brand partners loves the aria, and we managed to secure a few arias for this incentive only. So they're not available anywhere else in the world other than the Galaxy of Stars incentive. Then let's talk about our trading dates for the rest of the month. Can we see what's happening? Can you tell us just what's happening next week and the 2 weeks after that?
So an amazing call is coming up next week on the 10th of November. We have complementary glucose oils, okay? We'll be talking about the oils that you can use to help and support you, okay? And then we have on the 24th of November, we have a mastermind call. Now, this is a call I personally look really forward to on your birthday, Kayla. I look forward to the mastermind call because it is absolutely amazing. It is a business call. And there we talk about all things business practices with one of our amazing diamond leaders. And then on the 30th of November, we have the December launch call. So I know everybody loves the launch call because there's amazing giveaways, there's amazing offers. So please tune in for all of these calls. We have enough to keep you engaged for the next month. So
Yes.
see you all then.
So yes, I agree about all these calls and specifically the mastermind calls. I mean, if you haven't watched Janice from the Philippines mastermind calls last month, please go to the YouTube channel and find it there. You can actually watch all of them. They're all amazing because it's a different perspective from different platinum leaders from the global. But Janice was so inspiring. I mean, it was 1 o'clock in the morning for her, and she looked so fresh, and she had so much energy. I'm still thinking about that call, and I get energized. I've personally watched that call already 3 times because I get energized just by listening to her. So that brings us to the end of our call tonight. So thank you for everybody for joining us. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you, Margot, and thank you, everybody. If you watch this on YouTube, please give us a like and tell us in the comment section what you enjoy about the calls, because the more information we get on what type of calls you like, the more we can give you what you need. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and we will see you next Thursday. Bye.
Thank you, Lee. Bye.